All right, the last time the two schools met, they battled for the Big Ten championship when Michigan State knocked out the undefeated Ohio State Buckeyes.
So when the Buckeyes take on the Spartans tonight, no one wants a repeat of last year. Joining us is former Buckeye and TFF analyst Jay Richardson.
How you doing?
Good morning. All right, how are you feeling as the Buckeyes are going into this game here tonight?
Mixed feelings. What everybody has to realize is this is our first true test of what we're really made of, and we're going to find out. You know, Penn State, that was a good kind of preliminary exam, but this is it. And Michigan State is ready for us. D'Antonio's a smart guy. He's a brilliant military strategist out there on the field, and JT's really got to play lights out, and we have got to find a way to get Michigan State's quarterback on the ground. He's been sacked the least of any quarterback in the country. What
do you think about Michigan State's coach's statement that they are going to win, they already have won, essentially?
I mean, that's just Dino being Dino. He's confident. You know, I've known him for a long time. He recruited me actually to Ohio State when I was in high school in Dublin. So, great coach, smart guy. I think that was kind of a calculated thing. I know he wasn't trying to give bulletin board material, but he wants to keep his guys confident.
Yeah, absolutely. And as the Buckeyes are going into this game, how much are they thinking about last year? And if they are, is that motivation for them, or can it hurt them?
It better be motivation. You got to put the past behind you. The reality of it is you can't go back and change it. We know that. But they should learn from it. From what I hear, they're ready from what I'm seeing. They have to really put everything aside, focus on one play at a time. Keep the up-tempo offense. That's how Oregon wore down that Michigan State defense. They have to get their calls in fast, and we got to just fly around.
All right, you already kind of talked about it, the QBs.
Yeah.
JT Barrett and Connor. Who do you think's the one to watch?
I'm a huge JT fan. I love his poise. I love his patience. I love how calm he is. Connor's a good quarterback, not great. A little bit bigger than you think he is, about 6'4", 220. He's coming along big time. Big change from last year to this year with his numbers and also his consistency. He's just well protected, and we have got to stop that. So it's going to come down to Joey Bosa, in my opinion, versus Jack Conklin, left tackle for the Spartans. Joey's got to get a way to get pressure, beat this kid up, and get Connor on the ground.
Yeah, you were just talking about Bosa, so he needs to have a big game here tonight. Any other player that you think really needs to, just step it up and play, number 10 ball?
We've got to control the clock. We've got to control the ground. So Ezekiel has got to have a huge game. I mean, we've got to have a good ground game, and obviously JT. He has to be able to run the ball effectively himself as a quarterback. Michigan State struggles with mobile quarterbacks. He's got to be able to move on the ground.
What do you think Meyer will say to the team before? Because this is the first time they've been underdogs all season. We're okay, folks.
False alarm. No. Yeah. All Urban has to tell the guys, relax, stay calm, read your keys, play your assignment, play good assignment football, and play with some passion out there. Don't let the weather affect you. Let nothing else affect you. Last year can't affect you. You got to go out there and you got to beat the guy across from you.
And what are you thinking game day prediction here?
Oh, boy. This won't be, in my opinion, shouldn't be a really high-scoring game. A couple good defenses. Ours is coming along. I'm going to go Ohio State 34, Michigan State 28.
Now, both teams, though, have the average of like a 45-point game.
I agree, but with the elements being what they are and with this matchup being what it is, I don't think it'll be that high-scoring of a game.
Well, that's good. Although, what did I say earlier? 48 to 42.
Something
that was
insane.
earlier.
So you're giving out basketball scores.
Exactly. Yeah. Now, you're sitting in our social media cafe.
Yeah.
So we want people to Facebook you with any kind of questions about the game, and I know people are starting to do that right now.
Any good questions so far?
Mostly about the game. Mostly just go Bucks. But ask
a
me
lot of
anything
enthusiasm.
A lot of enthusiasm for today, as it should be. This is a big one.
This is a big one. And, when the Bucks win this game here tonight, what does that mean for this football team?
One, they have to win. Two, the style of which they win will make a statement nationwide, to all the pollsters and all the fans, and really to this team, to our team. Our guys will have a little bit more confidence in themselves, kind of help them get over last year and really prepare for this next level, because they've got to get past them, otherwise nothing else matters.
How did Virginia Tech happen?
Oh, God.
I mean, sitting here just looking back at the season.
What happened? What happened that night? It was just, and to watch Virginia Tech now and to see who they've lost to and how they're playing.
It's crazy.
It just looks bad.
It was a glitch.
Everybody has a bad night. We all have off nights.
Jay Richardson, everyone.
All right. You're going to stick around for another half hour or so. You're in the social media cafe.
I'll be in the coffeeless cafe.
There you go.
Come check me out.
Somebody please bring him some coffee.